This stupid game. Can't you get like good accuracy out of these freaking wide? There we go. I don't know why I ever had trouble with that one. That's not a catch. Sheesh. Interesting. That's just way off the route. I don't get it, but that's okay. No. Back. Nice catch up, Alante. That's him catching. What a pass. Wow. Just enough.
Here we go, shot! Ready? Here we go, here we go! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Ready, ready! Let go!
Oh, and they just carry me out like that.
Ready, ready! Come on! Set! Set up!
And a fumble. Look at that.
Let's go!
Wow. You just got jacked up. Braxton Jones said, not today. Wow. It's annoying. Look at that. There's like no time left on the clock. Fucking sucks. Here we go.
Let's go! Ready?
happy Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here come the Dolphins.
He used to be one of my guys that caught the ball really well. In crossing routes.
They're brought out by a man now in his 15th NFL season. One of the most productive passers in league history. And a former Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford. Now a play fake here on first down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down.
No time to get it though.
Christian Harris, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. And they'll be led out by an exciting athlete, 4th overall pick of the draft out of Florida, Anthony Richardson.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish #1, including himself.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
First carry here for Ken Walker.
Bro, you gotta move faster when.
4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This defense for the Dolphins, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid.
Just need to run a little bit further right.
To do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. They run again with Walker. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
What? What is this game?
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Here we go.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
Nice, Walker.
Cowboys. Ken Walker, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are able to widen their advantage. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They trail now 9-0. The opening safety followed by the touchdown a moment ago. So an early hole to dig out of as the drive starts 1st and 10. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Here's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at about the 14.
Jeez.
Call that
No
one
one
even
blocked.
60 yards, 6-0. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here set to begin the drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days.
And now the rookie's free. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Straight ahead, Walker. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Cowboys at 12-2 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play. Not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. The 71 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. Back to Walker on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his 2nd
This is just gonna be one of those games.
And they are able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good with a PAT. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And they get past the 25. It's going to be a good drive for them. We'll try the same thing as well. Right?
They're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake it at Stafford. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
I don't know how it got past me. I was right there. Told you it's going to be a better drive for them.
Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Stafford. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Hand off to Spears. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that.
Don't mind that. Make him kick a field goal.
This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they'll at least get on the board here. Still trailing, but 60.
He's good from 60.
So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard. Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter. And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game. Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Give to Walker on the read option. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Gets this one to use check. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Richardson looking to throw this. The 20.
Come on, man.
Inside the 15 before they drop him. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 114 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Walker will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
He'll be tackled back.
Couldn't select the right people.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, it's Walker. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Miami defense trying to
go
keep
for it
him
again.
out. Let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? They'll try and run Walker. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ken Walker on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. Miami set to take over. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be taking
Oh, they have Laporta.
They work it across midfield. Stafford on first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
And
For a
Odell.
pickup of 10 yards, and that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On second down, here's Stafford.
That one's taken in by Spears. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs.
I got a timeout and then it doesn't give me a chance to select my play.
Now Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
All right, can you press?
Throwing again is Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To throw is Stafford. And a throw there going to be incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up fourth. Now McManus will line up for the
No timeouts. Let's just let it run.
Now from 46 yards away. The kick by McManus is good, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17.
We'll see if we can get someone open.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Here's Sims now from his end zone. And ultimately
That's
cannot
close.
get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
And now the 1,400-yard mark eclipsed. A touchdown on that last drive. He's put together such a solid season. We always talk about 1,000-yard campaigns, and 2,000 so elusive, but 1,500, that's a nice total to aim toward, too.
It really is, because when you get to that type of a number, you know those guys up front have done yeoman duty, right? And what we don't give them enough credit for is not just the initial blocks that they make. It's that second and third block. Sometimes you get the combination blocks where you're running the power game. But how about the linemen who can get their block on the line of scrimmage and climb to the second and the third level?
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes.
Yeah. That's so dumb. 16 seconds and you can't hike the ball.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
Here's Sims now from his end zone.
Wow.
No alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped
Very
to 18.
solid.
The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game.
He is so fast. Freaking James Jr., whoever that is. Almost caught him.
With his 16th touchdown of the year.
And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 24. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
On the return, Devin Duvernay.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Here's Walker. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have opened the lead up to 30.
Make it
Elliott
31.
good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now,
I didn't mean to call a timeout. I
We're
meant to
gonna get a
push
timeout
start, but
here
that's
on
okay.
the
Whatever.
offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we
Good
talk
job
about
with the
every
spoon.
game being a 1-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now Stafford. He finds his target, Beckham. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. Here's Logan.
This president not going for it already.
He'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 18. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big
Perfect.
game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Richardson out of the shotgun.
So fast. He really knows where he's needing to go.
All the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
Don't know why they're ever pressing him.
Changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Up the middle.
Wow.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line.
Snuff it. No one blocked him. Apparently I was missing a tackle.
And now it's 2nd down. They go play action with Richardson.
No way, dude. Why is that bullet pass? This should be a touch or a lob.
To give you an idea of how accurate
This
he's
should
been
be
throwing the
freaking
football in the
open.
second half, that's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing.
And down he goes.
Wow.
Second back right around the 41-yard line. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Well, 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
He hit him.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 14.
He hit him.
My goodness, incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the game, but didn't pay off. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. Good starting field position.
Can't wait to fire Mike McCarthy.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here now, 3rd and a yard. And here's a give to Spears. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And down to the 36-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's a run by Spears. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tajay Spears, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And the Cowboys are able to recover.
Love Fortson. Might need to sign you up to save in that one.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try for the 1st with Walker. And he gets it down to the 32. The pickup there, 5 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Henry To'o there on the tackle. 2nd down and 6 now. Richardson off the play fake. That's into the hands of Fortson. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 153 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Jackson Smith and Jigba from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. Now a first down throw. Stafford. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And 22 more yards there and another first down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Second and 10. 32. Again, it's Stafford. Able to hit his target, Lamb. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game.
Wow. I saw it coming. And I told you, Devin took it, and I freaking too fast.
Indeed I did, my good man. The PAT up and good.
I like how I didn't even touch that, and he runs into him still.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover.
He saw a gap, and Quan Alexander said, I'm going to have a good return.
Best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Play action. Now Richardson. That's caught inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Elliott now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And down he'll go at the 25. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Stafford looks to throw again. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Everyone on my team said a pick 6 for that. Beautiful.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's Odell Beckham Jr. It's a big play there for Miami. 55 yards. Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. That is caught by Lamb. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. One last throw here for Stafford.
I thought Moses was going to pick that off.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.
Sick.